Hi guys, there's been quite a few people who's been asking me to do a Legion PvP Resto Shaman Season 6 guide, essentially. So in this video I'll go over talents, PvP talents and normal talents, my macros, some essential, not essential but really good add-ons to use, and the very foundations of Shaman pretty much. I'll start with talents. So I'll start with normal talents. Okay, so Undulation is pretty much a go-to talent. Unleash Life is pretty useless in my opinion. Torrent is played against Rogue Mage, and I use it against jungle as well because I think it's still a nice like addition to my instant healing. As a Wind always, never Graceful Spirit, never Wind Rush. But Cap Totem is really it's big in my opinion. I pretty much never use Earth Grab. I can do it in twos sometimes, but I like to be like an offensive healer, so I like to help my team with capstones. Voodoo is like it's decent, but I only like it against Destro Warlocks to interrupt their Chaos Bolts with the wall up. Otherwise, yeah, I pretty much always use Cap Totem. Crashing Waves always. Ancestral Guidance never. Illusion never. Rest Totem never. Then Shield always. Ancestral Vigor never. Bottomless Depths, yeah, it's like 75% of the time. Cloudburst never. Echo of the Elements, it's like it's the other like pick. You use it against RMP, comps that will train you, jungle. It's often paired with Vim and Vigor, but not when you're getting trained by like a Windwalker DK. You obviously go Defender plus Echo. Ancestral always. Astance, my bad. Ascendance always. Wellspring never. High Tide never. This is kind of a tricky pick, so if you're not Orc, you'll always go Trinket. Always, always, always. Adaptation never, in my opinion. Some people think it's good, but it's not in my opinion. Relentless, it's quite a few people use it as Orc, but even though I'm Orc, I don't like it. I put trust in my Trinket and I'm used to it, so I'm sticking to Trinket anyways. Defend of the week whenever you're not playing Vim, obviously. Never Calming Waters, it's horrible in my opinion. Vim and Vigor is always better than Defend if you can keep it up, so against RMP against RMP it's always better. Against Jungle if it's on a big map it's always better. But if it's against a Asta Rogue or Affley Warlock who can dot you for some reason, that's useless obviously. Against DMO Warlocks it's really bad as well. That's pretty much it. It's Defender against teams where you can't play Vim. Okay, Fury Totem always, Counter Strike never, Wind Fury never. Fighting Ward, this is a interesting talent, but I'm not experienced with it at all. Headbang is decent if you want to run Spiritling talent, but yeah, I guess it's okay, but I'm a big fan of Swelling Waves. It's my like favorite talent here easily. Voodoo Master is really good, especially if you face Holy Palace with the melee wings or a Crane Monk. Because against Holy Palace you can hex into cap into hex again. That's like 16 seconds of CC by your own, or 14, whatever it is. So that's like 50% of the duration right there. Electrocute is really good. It's pretty overpowered in my opinion. So I pretty much always use it in twos. Yeah, almost always, unless I'm playing against a Shadow Priest or a Destro Warlock or a Mage, I guess. But yeah, like always against Resto Druids and Monks. But yeah, I'm playing grounding against pretty much everything in threes because I'm playing Costa Comps in threes. So yeah, I'm not a big fan of Electrocute because I'm like the ultra damn peeler. I'm playing grounding. You can like grounding CSs and polys and grips, pretty much everything. Crippling Waters never. Earthen Shield. Earth Shield, my bad. I'm always playing it, pretty much. Never Spirit Link. unless you're playing like a really like all-in comp. That's pretty much how you can play it. But it's pretty cancerous to play, in my opinion. So a few macros that I use. I have this macro. It's a macro that drops a spirit link instantly on my cursor. It's very good in my opinion. Then you don't have to worry about like the green circle that appears if you don't have the /use at cursor macro. A normal stop casting purge macro. This is my mouse over focus, or a focus mouse over. In like just in like world PvP and PvE pretty much. Yeah. Focus wind shear, focus flame shock, focus hex. This is my spirit link totem at me. Wind shear 1, purge 1, purge 2, wind shear 2, purge 3, wind shear 3, and another focus. Oh, never mind. It's a focus purge macro. That's pretty much it, I think. Oh yeah, and I also use targeting keybinds. I'm using Alt 1 for me. I'm using Alt 2 from Party 1. and Alt 3 for Party 3. I have target pet on on yeah, Shift F keybinds. It's pretty uncommon keybind, but I find it useful. Yeah, that's pretty much it for macros, keybinds, and talents. So like the foundations of or how you heal as a shaman is, if you can out heal the damage with healing waves, it's really good if you can. But quite like you probably never can, so you have to use a Riptide in order to get your tidal waves. Because of this talent, you get 2 instead of 1, which is pretty big. Because let's see now, it's a 1.96 second cost. With the Riptide, which gives tidal waves, it's a 1.14 second cost. It's pretty much halves the cooldown of it. So yeah, if you can't out heal with the pure healing waves, you can Riptide and then cost 2 healing waves, or like cost until you have Riptide, then cost again. That's like the basic. And if you can't out heal, even though you're doing this, and you have like it's like a panic situation, you can just spam healing surge. It costs quite a bit of mana, so it's like panic heal shit, to be honest. And if they go new, it's really good to healing surge yourself as well. Because of swelling waves if you run it. It's nerfed to 50% in PvP, but it's still a lot better than healing wave if it's like a panic situation. Okay, so the rest is pretty straightforward. Like totems, healing stream totem isn't a heal for your teammates, in my opinion. It heals for pretty much nothing. It heals for 85k in like outdoors PvP, and I'm 970 item level, so that's nothing. The only thing healing stream is good for is this trade, in my opinion, is 13% damage reduction for 10 seconds. It's really big, especially when you're running echoes. You have 2 healing streams. So that's that. You have obviously your residential totem, so it's a 1 minute cooldown, absorbs a lot of damage. It's really good to use, or like pair with other cooldowns, for example, Feral Lord Predictability. I can't remember the name of it, but it's a 1 minute 15 second cooldown, so you can pair it with residential always. Yeah, just stand in a circle and it absorbs a lot of damage. It's really big if you can pre-air than like bashes and stuff, or like CC as well, because it's like if you have a Earthen Shield and Earth Shield rolling on your teammate while you're in a poly, for example, yeah, they're gonna survive pretty often, unless it's RP. Yeah, what else? You have your slow totem, obviously. 30-second cooldown, 20-second uptime. It's pretty far, so you can use it over there. And since I'm running cap, I always try to slow into cap and place it underneath, so it's hard to click. It's still easy to click, but some people struggle. I don't know why, but yeah, some people do. Yeah, grounding obviously, but can't use it here. Healing tide, it's pretty useless. It heals for a bit, but it's meh. It's a 3-minute cooldown as well, so I use it like pretty much instantly to get it back up again. It's free of mana pretty much, so it's whatever. It's 12k mana. Yeah, what else? Try to abuse the Ghost Wolf, because the Ghost Wolf is so overpowered in my opinion. And preventing movement speed from being reduced below 100%, that's so overpowered. And same with the Gust of Wind. This is so overpowered in my opinion. Because you can juke, like on Blade's Edge, you can jump off and then jump back up mid-air. You can like skip certain parts. Instead of running, you can jump up, like on Dalan Arena or in Dalan Silver's Runner. You can jump up instead of running around. What else? If you're combat bugging, or if you have a pet on your team, you can use water walking to get in combat. So using your teammate who has the pet and you're in combat instead of using Riptile if you don't want to use it, because this is free of mana. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, thanks for watching.